Hello, everybody, and how are you all doing today? It is Rusty Champagne here with you, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. We're here once again in the world of Taxi Life, a city driving simulator. Coming back to this one because there was a patch that just came out for this game just recently. So we wanted to kind of take a look at it post patch. In the post patch world, they were supposed to have made several improvements to the pedestrians and to the AI. It looks like they also had some general fixes with AI cars, GPS functionality. Also did some stuff to help out the frame rate. And they also now have NPC taxis that are out there out on the streets as well. So we're going to hop into this now that we've had the changes, and we're going to see how this goes. I'm also now playing this on an Xbox controller, so we'll see how that goes as well. Because I've always been doing it on a PS4 controller, but given the fact that all the controls say that they're for an Xbox, we're switching over to an Xbox to see what it's going to be like. Of course, when we hop out, we show that we got hit by something, even though we did not. And so everything there is fine and all is well. So we are actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hop back to morning because I want to see whether or not our our other driver made us any money. So I think that I can go back into here. I think I might have to hop back into the garage in order to do this. So I got to start the car. And oh yeah, that's nice. Engine. Oh, how about that? I That's new. So if you hit that, it tells you the lights. Oh, how about that? There you go, and you can change the tablet screen. Oh, all those things that now you hit with the left arrow. So, but I still do have to take off the handbrake, so we have to do that. And we're going to pull into the garage real quick. And we're then going. Whoops, this is very very touchy still. So I'm going to pull into the garage and we're going to advance to the next day. So we're going to go to resting, and we're going to rest for, we're going to go 8 hours and rest until the morning. There we go. So our drivers are not working when you're resting. Our company only turns a profit when you're behind the wheel. Yes, I know. So now if we take a look at our drivers, if we go to management, so that's how much we get per day for that driver. So I'm still, oh, now if we go to employees, if we go to finances, so it still doesn't show that that driver has made any money. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it would take for that driver to make money. I do not know. Um, so we're going to keep an eye on that and see if there's anything there that we have to really kind of focus on. Because at this point, I do not know. The non-assigned drivers got their salaries, but you are an assigned driver. So I guess the question is, why does it say you're not assigned? Because I do have you assigned, I'm pretty sure. So let's hop back in there again, just to make sure there's something that I'm not missing. So management, yeah, you are assigned. You are assigned to a vehicle. So we're just gonna let that keep going. So you're going to be in that district. You are assigned. We're just going to keep going with that, and we're going to see if there's something that I'm somehow missing. But we won't worry about it now. We're just going to kind of get out on the road and see what we can do on this new day, and we're going to see whether or not we have any. What am I trying to say? If we are see any improvements with the AI drivers themselves, see if they're going to do a little bit better. So let's pick up this one because they're pretty close. Because we just want to get to 5,000 credits, and then we can get another car, and then we can get another driver, and then we'll see if we can just start blanketing the area with people, and maybe that'll work. So what is that? Oh, that's our mouse. I'm like, what is that arrow that's moving around? Oh, that's my mouse. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to turn on the car, and we're going to turn on the lights, and we are going to back out of here ever so slightly, take off the handbrake, and we're just going to back up. And we need to back up and go this way. That is correct. There we go. And then we got to turn around and go this way. And this driver is right here. Okay, so that pedestrian seemed like they kind of stopped and didn't try to advance when we were there. So that might be better. We shall see. Here's our pedestrian. And they have nothing to say to us, so we will just get going and make our way to the destination point. So yeah, once again, I'm doing this with an Xbox controller, so it'll be interesting to see how this drives compared to with the PS4 controller. There really shouldn't be any difference. Are you going to try and cross? You are, but we we cut you off at the pass, and we did not get any kind of a fine for hitting you. So that's the important thing. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning now. I thought we were going to be a little bit further along in the morning, but that's okay. It's still kind of nice to see everything here when it's kind of still sun just kind of coming up. Streets are kind of quiet and everything is kind of good. Another pedestrian I almost ran over, but did not. So we're cutting it close with these pedestrians this morning, but all so far everything seems fine. It's a very peaceful morning in part of Barcelona. You still have all the people out in their tracksuits because everybody loves a good tracksuit. And we're on our way to our destination, which is a little bit more than 3/4 of a kilometer away. Once again, turn signals are optional. It's not mandatory, and we do have these the weird sunlight that is kind of out there in the distance that will kind of continue fading as we get closer and closer to it. So I will actually turn on my signal there, and we're going to make our way. It looks like we're making our way to the main thoroughfare right now, is what it seems. Yeah, so the sunlight effects in this game are a little bit strange in the sense that they kind of show up. You see them in the distance, and then as you approach, they kind of disappear. Am I on the wrong side of the road? I think I am, and I hit that, so that's going to cost me a little bit. Um, Nobody saw that. There's nobody around. It's only 5:15 in the morning, so nobody saw that. So the passenger may have felt it because it was right on that door, but aside from that, I think we're okay. So it's kind of hard to test the AI drivers when it's this time in the morning and there's not really anybody around here. So I probably could have rested a little bit longer, and maybe we could have seen what it would have been like then. But yeah, we'll be out for a few hours, so maybe we'll actually get a pretty good feel as we go along. So yeah, the one of the big goals that we have, we want to get ourselves up to 5,000 credits, and then we can get a new car, and then we can look into getting a new driver. So we're going to probably need more than 5,000. We're going to probably need closer to 6,000 in order to make all that happen. So we're going to just kind of keep on working and kind of keep on getting ourselves to that point. Now, I will be interested to see if at some point these other parts of the map open up, because right now I haven't seen anything that would make those open up. I'm sure there is something. I just don't know what it'll take for that to happen. So we're just going to keep on trying to figure that out. I'm going to take a look here to the left and see, can I see, if we look over there, can I see that? Oh, no, I can't. For whatever reason, the camera is not going any further over that way. I was trying to see if I could see this art that was over to the left, and it's not letting me. There we go. The University of Barcelona. That's what I wanted to see. Perfect. Of course, I don't recommend stopping in the middle of the road, but if you're looking for unique architecture, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And that was just that was kind of a necessity at that point. So we're gonna slow down here, wait for the lights, and then we will be on our way. We're still a quarter of a kilometer away from our destination, and then we will be able to get this passenger dropped off and find out who our next passenger will be. Okay, so we're just right around this corner, and we will be in good shape. So there we go. Passenger number one on the day will be completed. So we're going to just kind of take it nice and easy here, drop you off directly up here on the right. Try to not hit any of these scooters in the process of doing this, and then we should be in good shape. All right, number one done. So let's do this and not hit either of these scooters on either side. And there we go. Have a nice day. You had nothing to say to us. That is okay. We will be fine with that. All right, now I know what the X button is because, again, I have an Xbox controller, so that makes it a lot easier to know what button I have to hit. So we're going to pick you up and move on to our next task. We now have $3,900, and we're going to. I'm just going to go through this light. Nobody saw it, so it's early morning. Nobody saw a thing, and we're going to have to go make a couple of lefts here because our passenger is just directly around to the left. So we're going to make a left here and then another left, and we should be in pretty good shape. I still love the way that these things like stop on an absolute dime. they've got all the stopping power in the world. um, which for a taxi cab is kind of impressive because you would think the taxi cabs have not much in the way of good brakes because they're constantly getting used. So we have pretty good maintenance around here, that's for sure. All right, so we're now just kind of waiting for this light to change, and then we will come around here, pick up our next passenger on the day, working our way up to about 6,000 credits so we can get another driver and another car and have them be out here on the road with us. As Champ Taxi slowly takes over Barcelona, one car at a time. And here we are. Here's our next passenger. How are you doing today? You also have nothing to say to us. I don't know what it is. People are not very talkative in Barcelona this morning. Now, you see, this is interesting because this GPS shows that I've got to go all this way around, and I don't know why I can't just make a right turn up here. It seems like I should be able to make a right turn up here and not have to do all this dipsy doing. But apparently, the only way to get from point A to point B is to make a left. So I really don't have any choice here but to do that. So I'm also going to stop here, see if I can see that interesting piece of architecture. Where are you? Where is the interesting architecture? Is it? It seems like it should be here, but I'm not seeing it, so I shouldn't hold up the road. I should get moving. So we're going to do that. And we got more interesting architecture over here to the left. So let's see. If we look there, it's Catalonia Square. Perfect. Got a few more experience points. Experience points are always good. And now we'll just continue on our way with our passenger. So yeah, we make a left turn. I'm on the wrong side of the road, aren't I? I think I am. Oh no, I was on the proper road, and then I just hopped over the curb. So no big deal. Nobody saw a thing. It's all fine. It's all perfectly good, and we will continue on our way. I'm still getting used to the streets of Barcelona. I don't completely know where I'm going, as if that's not apparent, and we will slowly figure this out, and hopefully not get anyone killed in the process. So now it looks like we got another piece of the monument to the book and monumental fountain of Paseo de Garcia. I'm sure I said part of that wrong, but so that's a nice looking fountain that we got there. The AI seems like they're doing a little better potentially. Well, and then he goes and scrubs the curb with the side of his car, and yeah, now he seems like he's still trying to figure things out in life. So they might still be a little bit tricky in roundabouts. And oh, I should probably stop for this light. I should probably do that. That would probably be a good idea. And we're going to still throw on the handbrake because it feels like the handbrake is still the safe way to make sure we are completely, absolutely, positively, utterly stopped. And no doubt that we are. And so we don't go rolling backwards. And I still don't know exactly how far we are from the destination. So we do still have that issue where sometimes we just have to go into the map, and that will tell us how far we still have to go. So yeah, we still got to go 921 meters to get to the destination, which has been a long way around because we made a series of a lot of lefts in order to do this. Now I think I can just go left here. And can we go here? Because I don't see them going. So I think I'm okay. I'm going to take that as an invitation because I saw no one going from the other direction. All right. So now we are good. Got a little more traffic showing up, and there looked like there was a little bit of an accident there, but they all made it through, and everything is well. And we are now past the 6 a.m. hour, making our way through the early morning on, I think it's a Monday, I think it's what it said here in Barcelona. I'm in between two lanes. That is never a good idea. I do not recommend it because all kinds of bad things can happen when you're in between lanes. This guy in the yellow vehicle is trying to get over a lane, and the guy in the white vehicle is saying, "No, I'm having none of this. You are not going to get over here. Not on my watch." So they will eventually get that all sorted out. The lights here are not functioning, but that's fine. I am used to flashing yellow lights. That is a rather common occurrence, so no big deal. We will continue on. I saw some people out there having some breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's pretty good. That or they were just having some morning coffee, one or the other. It's hard to tell. This guy, oh, there's a whole line of people here. I'm like, why is this guy stopped? But now I understand. And now we're going to wait because we do have a couple people here in the crosswalk that are unsure of what it is that they want to do. So, yeah, there still is an issue, it looks like, with a little bit of the AI pedestrians. They're still trying to figure out a little bit of what's going on in their lives, and what side of the street they truly want to be on. But I think that eventually they'll figure it out. They're just very indecisive around here. That's all it is. I'm not going to. Can I pick that up? Oh, I could real quick. Oh, I missed it. I thought I had it. There was the market that was right there, and I just missed it. That was unfortunate. So, and I think that there's something there. I think it's that artwork, but it's not. I remember I tried to find that one other time. Oh no, I missed my turn. That's unfortunate. I was looking at the artwork and I missed my turn. This lady is going to get very impatient with me because now I am going the complete wrong direction because I had to stop and see if I could find some architecture. That's what happens when you try and find architecture. I may actually, let's try the cockpit view. I don't know how I feel about this, but we're going to try it. I have not never done this before, but we're going to give this a whirl and see what we think of it. So we're going to go this way. I'm just not fond of cockpit view a lot. It's just there's always something about it that I feel like it's not as easy to drive with it. But we'll actually try it for a while because I mean it is a nice view, and we get to see their patience bar, so we got that going for us. We're doing the speed limit and that as well. And according to this, we're still 1.95 kilometers away. Wow, we've got a long way to go. That's not what it's saying on here. So it's saying we're 355 meters away, but according to our GPS, we're 1.84 kilometers away. So these things are not in agreement with each other. But I guess that makes sense because that would be like truly as the crow flies, we'd be we'd be 340 meters away. But we got a lot further to go than that, is what we're saying here. All right, so we got this passenger who's once again trying to figure out where they want to be. I wonder if there's a way to change the field of view because I feel like I'm sitting way, way back from my car or from my steering wheel, and that's not necessarily a good feeling. I feel like I could see a lot more. Like I don't normally see that much out of my side window, but it's okay. We'll keep going with this at least for a little bit, and if I ever feel like I'm just like not feeling good about this view, then I will switch to another one. But so far, it's okay. It is a little bit of a change, but that's all right. We will persevere and we will make it. So we're still 1.5 kilometers to our destination, even though it says 272 meters there. We're still a ways away. So we're gonna keep on moving. The good thing is that our passenger is plenty patient, so we've got that going for us. that's that's the bonus of all this is that our passenger has lost no patience in the process of just kind of toddling around the streets of Barcelona this morning. It's not really doing good for getting us more money, but let's see. Big Roadworks. Number of days left until Big Roadworks 1. I don't know what Big Roadworks are, but we will, I guess, find that out eventually. I'm just not quite sure what that might mean. So here's a garage if we wanted to stop at a garage, but we're not going to do that. We're going to continue on our way. Yeah, these controls are still a little bit touchy. I'm sure there's a way to fix that. And that is where it gets to be a little bit interesting when you're using a controller. The steering sensitivity can be a bit of a thing, so that is something you do have to kind of watch for when you're doing this on a controller. Oh, and that's why I don't like this view that much because it always feels like that I can then sense that I'm turning the wheel like crazy, and it makes it hard to see out the sides. So I end up hitting the things. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch this now. I'm going to go back into chase view because chase view feels like it's the best view for a game like this. So there we go. Decision made. Back to chase view we go, and I will be more than happy with my decision. All right, we're still on our way. Oh, I almost hit that car. This is like the perpetual 400 meters to the destination. It'd be a lot easier for all these one-way streets. And it would have probably been a lot easier had I not missed my turn way back when. So that is on me. But again, our passenger is extremely patient, and that is nice. So we're continuing on. We're not going to hit that lady. We were in the intersection before she got to the crosswalk, so I felt good about what I did there. We are now, what time is it? We're getting close to 7 a.m. now. So almost there. That lady is clearly in the crosswalk. So we're going to let her go. And then we will continue on our way. And hopefully we will be there pretty soon. It would be nice if they had like the distance, the like the GPS distance on the mini map in the lower left, so that way you really knew how far away you were from the destination. Because I mean, right now we're just going in circles around what our destination truly is. So we're still a quarter of a kilometer away, but that's just because we keep on making all these series of turns in order to get there. And now I definitely feel like I'm back where we started. I definitely feel like we are back right where we started. I am going to go, yep, that's the market. So, yeah, that's the turn that we missed. And because we missed this turn, we did this giant loop to get us right back to this point. So, that was bad. All right, so now we're finally in the right spot. And I don't know if that was something that maybe we could have found a quicker route and maybe the GPS could have pointed us into a route a little bit better. It's really hard to say, but we're here now, and that's the thing that matters. We finally made it, and again, our passenger did not lose any patience despite taking the longest trip known to mankind. And nothing to say. That's all right. We understand. So Emily Rubio will be next. We're almost to level 8, just about there. Will we be at level 9? I can't remember at this point. Successfully completed at least 25 rides. Awesome. Let's do another one, and another one, and another one. Okay, so we're going straight ahead. Oh, and she's just up here on the right. Perfect. Nice and easy. So we got 4,200 credits or dollars or euro or whatever you would like to call it. And we will try and get ourselves, like I said, we're trying to get ourselves up to about 6,000. And then that will allow us to get a new car and a new driver to drive it. So that's what we are shooting for now. And let's see if this passenger is going to talk to us. Will you have anything to say?
Hello.
Hello. Hi. It's good to talk to you. Our last couple passengers really didn't want to talk to us, so it's good to talk to you. Let us be on our way. Sorry for the jerk away from the curb there. That was not what I was trying to do, but that's just how touchy this car is. So yeah, this is once again all the one-way streets around here definitely make all the trips a little bit longer. So we're going to see, can I look out here? Oh, you're going to stop. Perfect. So we're going to take advantage of that. I'm going to hop a curb. Not necessarily recommended. We're we got this person who's just kind of slowly making their way through here. This is a little bit snug, so I can understand that a little bit. And then we got to make a series of lefts to finally get going the direction that we really wanted to go, all because of a one-way street. So, uh, all the one-way streets, they do kind of make it a little bit more challenging. All right, so now we're going this way, and we're still almost right back to where we started, but just on the opposite side of the one-way street. So yeah, it was a long way around here to get right back to where we were. All right, so we're going to turn here. Got a little bit of foliage on the street there, no big deal. And then we got another left, and then finally, I think we're going to be going the proper direction out of all this. Whoa, don't hit that sign. Whoa, I don't know how I missed that one. I really thought I was going to smash right into that one. And amazingly enough, I did not. So now we're going to turn here and make our way. Oh, don't hit those either. Whatever you do, all the pedestrians out now. Plenty of people on the streets now that it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So we definitely have a different dynamic at this point. And we'll see how that goes for other traffic that might be around here as we continue on our journey. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see once we have enough cars out here what that's going to do for our income and whether or not we actually start making a little more money, whether or not we make any money at all. Because at this point, I have not actually seen our other driver make any money. And so I don't know if there's something that I'm doing wrong or if it's just something in the reporting or what the case may be. So we're gonna keep an eye on it, and we will continue to monitor and see how we go. So we are working up to level. So we are level 8. We're working our way up to level 9, and I'm actually 1,003 points away from level 9. So I'm a little bit further away than I thought. So we got this little snug corner here. That's some nice artwork on the wall. And now we're going to continue this way. I don't think anyone's coming. I probably should have stopped a little bit more to confirm that so I didn't actually smash into somebody. But what fun would that be? All right, so now it looks like we're going to make a right here and continue on. So, whoop, you stopped for reasons completely unknown. So we're just going to throw on the handbrake. We're going to wait for you to make your move, and then we will just kind of keep going. You still are not sure. Hey, there's one of our friendly competitors right up there, or maybe that was our driver. I don't think so. No, it wouldn't have been our driver because our driver's in a blue car. So that's definitely not our driver. And it's too early because our driver doesn't start until 9 o'clock. And I think they're in a completely different district than we are. So all those things put together probably indicate that that is not our driver. So, but at least we have finally saw another taxi cab somewhere in town. So there is that. Okay. So now we're making our way. It looks like we're on the main thoroughfare here. I don't know what these people are waiting for, but I'm feeling a little bit impatient. So I'm going to go around because, oh, there's a red light here. It's a very, very weirdly placed red light. I don't understand what that's all about. So we're just going to go because it's like, why would you have a red light right there? Um, I don't know. I'm assuming that that's real, but it's very oddly placed. So we will continue going. And let's see. I now know that we got a speed camera up here. I don't know what the speed limit actually is. So we're just going to take it nice and easy. And again, there has to be a midpoint on these brakes because I feel like I'm either not braking at all or I'm slamming on them. There's some happy medium that I just have not found, but it looks like that is our destination up here on the right because I do see the shiny blue box. So I think we are here and we have another fare taken care of on the day. How about that? Look at us go. It's like we're a taxi company or something. And here we
Thanks for
are.
the ride.
Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful day with Champ Taxi. Okay, so next up, Dolores Johnson, who would give us 505 credits if we do that. It's a hard task and a medium length. Let's do it. I'm feeling kind of spicy. Let's see what we got. So let's pull out here. I still have not found out what makes these tasks difficult. There's something that does. I just don't know what it is. We're going to take a slow look over to the left. And let's see if I can. Oh, there's the San Antonio market. Perfect. We got that. Another 200 experience. I don't recommend looking to your left to look at architecture while you're driving, but hey, that's okay. Now, can I make a right turn here? I don't know why I can't. Oh, because that is a one-way street. That's why I cannot. Oh well, we're committed now. Nobody saw this. We're just gonna go. So nobody saw me make a one-way street, go the wrong way down a one-way street. It did not happen. You cannot prove it. Yeah, the tape will show it, but it's still the tape is an illusion. All the people in the crosswalk. Let's see if we can get through here and not cause any issues. So yeah, the pedestrians are still kind of pondering things, and they're still kind of trying to make their way to the crosswalks, and then debating on what side of the street they want to be on. But I mean, that's I guess a little better maybe than what it was. It's hard to say. I didn't ever remember the pedestrians being too terribly bad, other than the fact that they just walk right in front of you. But that's just because they don't really have any cares in the world because they're pedestrians. I can probably turn my lights off a little bit. So let's see. If I hold down the left button, I can. Oh yeah, there we go. I can turn off my lights because we don't need them anymore because we're already at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're in pretty good shape now. All right, let's swing to the right here and continue on our way. We're still on our way to the destination to pick up our passenger. We haven't even gotten that far yet. And then once we have our passenger, then we can actually see what makes this passenger difficult. I'm just going to hop a curb. It felt like the thing to do. So, I mean, that tire needed a little bit of work anyway, so that'll put it into alignment maybe. It is almost 8 o'clock now, and we are still working our way to our passenger. Um, and the pedestrians seem to be cooperating. I feel like I've been here. I have definitely been here. We've made a circle. I remember that car. and I smashed into that sign. That's going to hurt. Yeah. Someone will report that to the authorities at some point. It's just a down 30 kilometer an hour sign. It's no big deal. I didn't do it. I mean, again, the tapes will show a different thing than, oh, and there she was in a hurry. She definitely wanted to get across and she thought about it, but I got there first. So, are we there yet? Okay, now we're making a right turn here. And then from here, I mean, it's like I said before, this would be a lot easier if it weren't for all these one way streets because it feels like you got to do like this massive loop. Yeah, because now here we are back to this main drag again. We have basically done this entire run all over again. And I think, is that a friendly taxi? It is. Hi, how you doing? You're like our competitor. Yeah, so we're right back where we started. We've literally did this entire loop and we're right back here. And I think that this is where we actually dropped off our previous passenger or very, very close to it. So, yeah, this is kind of hilarious because here we are again, right back at this spot. Let's try to not hit this tree. And let's see if I can back up just a little bit and then pull back into the spot. Just a touch. There we go. I think we're good.
Hey there.
Hey there. How you doing? According to the game, you're a difficult passenger. Are we going to find out why? You don't seem like a difficult. You felt pretty cheery. So we're going to just take you to your destination and try and be nice about it. And hopefully we won't do anything that will make you difficult. So let's see what we got going on. And again, I don't know how far we're going. Oh, it would help if I actually stopped in the intersection. So let's see. You're 2.3 kilometers away. So I took a quick look there. So it's not too far. I mean, we should be there in a few minutes. So it's not that bad of a drive. We do have a red light here. It helps if I pay attention to that. And then we will be on our way. There we go. And there's the market that we saw before because we've definitely been on this street. This is all very familiar territory. And we got another light. We're not catching any of the lights this morning. It is not our luck with the lights. So we're going to look again. Still 2 kilometers away. Whoops, I'm rolling. Let's throw on the handbrake so we don't keep rolling. And now let's get going. And we are going to have to make what kind of a turn? Is it going to be a left? Is it going to be a right? It's going to be a right. Okay. Because we cannot go forward into that blocked off area. So maybe one of these days we will, but for now we cannot. That other taxi has right of way into that area, but we do not. We are not allowed to go there. So we are just not old enough. We got a major traffic jam going on up here. This car is running a red light, and we don't know why. And we're just going to kind of hold our ground because I do see a policeman up there, and I do not want to get a speeding ticket. So, yeah, because I at one point in time thought that that was a taxi cab. That is not a taxi cab. That is a police officer. And one of them gave me a speeding ticket because I was going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit right in front of them. And they were not happy about it. I don't know why. I mean, it was only 20 over. I mean, that's no big deal, is it? I think I just cut somebody off, and if so, I'm sorry. It was not. It was not what I intended to do. So my apologies. And we will just continue on our way. I'm seeing taxis everywhere now. I mean, look at them. We got one there. We got one there. We got one there. I don't see any behind me, but there's like three in a row next to me. It's just like it's like there's taxis in Barcelona or something. What's this all about? I mean, we're not the only ones in town. How outrageous! So continuing along, how much further do we have to go? 1.4 kilometers to our destination. So we're going to be making a left here prior to the main road. There's a bunch of people that are making a left here. Well, you got a person who's making a right here. So he's like in the line and saying, I'm not supposed to be in this line, so I'm going to get out of this line. And now we'll let all these other people go. So, all right, we're going to make a left turn here. We're going to try to not run into the back of this person in the process. And now we're in good shape. And then we got to make an immediate right. So So we're going to do that up here. I don't know what this person is waiting for, but I'm going to get around him and then just swing over here. And here we go. And we're going to turn right into this lane. Yes, I think this is where we wanted to be. I'm almost positive this is where we wanted to be. And we're just going to keep going here. This person is being a little bit deliberate. So we're going to get past him and continue on our way. We're probably about 1 kilometer away at this point, I would think. I don't know. We'll find out when I get to this stop sign. We'll take another quick peek. And we're yet 1 kilometer away. And that guy completely ran that red light. So no big deal. And nobody was hurt. Nothing happened. No incidents were compiled. And we will just continue on our way. So probably about 3/4 of a kilometer now, I would think. Let's take another quick look at our map. Yeah, 0.8. So we're going to hit the brakes just ever so gently. Gently. And now we're making our way to the main highway. I felt like it would have probably been easier to be on the main highway itself the entire time. Those taxis are kind of contemplating everything. And we are going to continue on, making a right turn here, followed by a left. Yeah, there's definitely more traffic here now, so that's definitely something we got to keep an eye on, because the traffic can be a little bit touchy, but they all seem like they're playing pretty well with each other, so that is good. And I haven't had any incidents with people running into me, so that is also good. So I do feel good about both of those things. We're going to hang a left turn here, just ahead. There we go. And yeah, again, I don't know what it is that makes this passenger difficult, because they've got plenty of patience and they were cheery when they got in the car, and they haven't made like 15 requests since I've been in the car. So I don't know. It's a very interesting scale of what makes a passenger easy versus medium versus difficult. I've not yet figured it out. I'm sure there's some rhyme or reason to it. I just don't know what it is. And I don't think I'm going to try and pass this taxi. I'm just going to pull in right behind him. Maybe it's just because it's like a difficult parking spot or something. I do not know. But there's nothing else that really sticks out to me that says, okay, this passenger is just going to give you a hard time, or is going to not be not be patient. I'm not quite sure what it is, or if the traffic's going to be interesting. It's hard to say, because this guy is kind of going slowly, not wanting to do that much work to get the turn made. Okay, so now I think that we're just, oh yeah, this is all a one-way street, so we're just going to swing over here and pull right in here. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because this is a tough parking space. I'm not quite sure. But we'll just kind of swing in here, just nice and easy, and there we go. Easy peasy. Have a good day. I'm not quite sure what you said, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, look at that. We are now level 9. We've made it up to level 9, and we have how much money now? I cannot see it. It's not on the screen. So, yeah, we'll have to take a look. So, show bonus details. What were the bonus details? So I got 75, and I don't know. I wonder. Oh, so I wonder if I lost them because of those three, because of the three bottom things, possibly. So because I didn't stop at a red light and I drove against traffic flow, I did do that, and there was a small collision. So maybe that was the issue. So let us take a look. How much money do we have now? 51.65. Let's throw on the handbrake. Okay, I wanted to see how much money I had, and now we can go. Let's go ahead. So who is next here? We got Sylvia Perez, and we got Leon Lazar. And Leon is going to give us more money. So let's go to Leon. So let's back this up ever so slightly. And let's make sure there's no one coming behind me. There is. Let's throw on the handbrake. Okay, now we're clear. And we'll pull out here. And I think I have to make a left. I thought I remembered having to make a left. So we're going to stop here. Just keep the handbrake on because it's the safe way to go. Yep, I see it up there. Leon is just ahead. and on the left. So we're going to stay in this lane. That should be pretty safe. One would think so. And we'll make a left turn here. We will pick up Leon. And then I think we're going to have enough money to get ourselves another car and another driver. I'm feeling pretty good about that, assuming that this guy actually turns. so, so there is that. Oh, no, he's not turning. He forgot where he was going. That occasionally happens. You just never know with other people on the road. How you doing, Leon? Long time no see. Let's pull in here. And you have nothing to say. That's all right. Let's pull out here. Whoa, that was fast. The car was on a rubber band. Okay.
Remove this awful bug from the window.
Oh, another one of these people with the awful bug on the window. So, oh, that's not what we want. How do we get that in here? Is it this? I remember how I did it. How do we get to the radial? Is it? Oh, there we go. So we've got the the wipers on. There we go. So got your wipers taken care of. The lights here are not working, so we really got to be careful. I'm not using my turn signal, and I should be. Okay, so now I think we're fine. Now it's interesting because it doesn't. Now look at that GPS and tell me exactly what I'm supposed to think of that. It's like be in the left lane, then be all the way in the right lane, then be in the left lane. It's really not sure of what it wants. So we're just going to go like this. And I think we'll be fine. Now I think I can probably turn off my wipers. So we're going to turn those back off again. Eventually we're going to turn them off. I think, yeah, this is always touchy. Yeah, I'm going to try this with this. The wipers are so finicky in terms of wanting to be turned on and off. They just will not go off. I'm pressing the left mouse button like crazy. And finally, they get turned off. And there's some street art there. I'm not able to see it where I thought there was. And I should not be stopped in the road. That's a very, very bad idea. So there was something that was interesting there because there was a question mark there, but it was not letting me see it. I'm not going to hit any of these people as they cross the road. You two are waiting. Now you're going. I thought they were going to both wait, and then they decided to take off on me again. So, yeah, you just never know. Now, theoretically, our other driver is out here somewhere in Barcelona doing their thing. I don't know if they actually are. I have to take it on faith that they are, but I do not actually know this for a fact. So we'll just have to hope that they are actually out here making some money for us. Um, as far as I know, they might be. Now we got these two up here that are both trying to figure out what lane they want to be in. We got this person at the very front that wants to be in the right lane and is having a hard time figuring out how to get there. So, and all of us are going by that because that guy apparently figured out that he wanted to like make a turn or something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but yeah, he was holding up the entire left lane in the process. But we are on our way and continuing on. So yeah, I don't know again if they're I just missed it. I was just about to collect that art, but I was going too fast to get it. So or that architecture. So yeah, it's hard to say if the AI drivers are any better or if the AI passengers are any better. They feel like they are a bit, maybe, kind of, sort of, maybe. Because again, I've not really run into any issues. It doesn't feel like I've had any issues with anyone hitting me, so that's good. And the pedestrians seem like they do try to stop a little bit more before they run directly in front of you. So there is possibly that as well. Um, and aside from that, I mean, it's still a very nice day here in Barcelona, and we do have this person who's like crossing right between us. So we'll let them go and try not to hit them in the process. We're still about a kilometer away as the crow flies. If we look here, we're 1.2 kilometers away. So yeah, it's pretty close both ways. And we're going to stop here and put on the handbrake so we don't go sliding down the hill. because we would definitely go sliding down the hill if given the opportunity. And we're going to continue on forward. And it looks like we got to get onto that main thoroughfare there. And then we should be in pretty good shape. And now, again, this guy's got his right turn signal on, so he found himself in the incorrect lane. And now he's wanting to make a left turn. Yeah. It's just another day in Barcelona where you have the occasional car that is not really sure where they're going, and that's okay. So we're going to go over here because I think I got to be in the farthest of the right lanes anyway. So that's fine. I'm just going to follow this guy, maybe get over one lane because I think I got to be in the furthest of the lanes, and now he's going to take off. Once they get going, they're fine. It's just getting them going that can sometimes be the challenge because they're just like, I think I want to go. I don't know if I want to go. I think I want to go. I don't know if I want to go. And then I'm going. So they're hesitant from the jump. But then once they get it figured out, then they will get there like a rocket. So we're now another half a kilometer away. So we're getting pretty close. I should probably stop at this intersection here. There's something here to be seen. Let's throw on the handbrake and let's see what is out there to be seen. There's something. Oh, there we go. The Museum of the History of Catalonia. I knew I'd eventually find it. And now we probably have to make a left up here somewhere. So we're just going to continue on and see where we need to make a left because it should be up here momentarily. So we're going to stay in the left lane. Got some interesting street art up there. I don't know if I can catch it from here. We're going to see. Can I catch it? Nope. It won't let me see it. Whoa. And then I almost hit that passenger. He's going to moonwalk across the street. I don't blame him. I was coming at him with a full head of steam, and it was not looking good for him had I not stopped. So I've basically busted all the brakes on this thing with all the braking I've done, and we'll probably have a hefty repair bill when it's all said and done. Oh, I've got the left turn signal. I should probably get going. That would probably be advisable. That was a bad time to take a water break right as that was happening. All right, we're almost here. I can't tell how far we are, but we're not that far, and this is apparently the busiest section of town. I don't think I've ever been here. I think this is like the residential district, and I've never been here before. But it is pretty packed. That much is true. So we're going to continue on this direction. Yeah, this is nothing but a series of one-way streets. Oh my goodness, what a nightmare. Oh man, this is horrible. Oh man. I would not want to be doing this for a living because this just seems like it's nothing but ugly. With people that are just constantly pulling out in front of you, just so many bad things can happen here. It feels like. But let's get this gentleman to his destination, and then we're going to see if we can find a garage and get ourselves a new car and get ourselves a new driver because that will probably be a good thing for us, I think. So let's go here. And we're going to pull in here. And nothing to say. That's all right. Okay, we're going to now close out of here. We're going to throw on the handbrake. We're going to look at the map. We're going to find the nearest garage. Where is the nearest garage from where we are? It's probably there. Let's see. How do we get around the map? Let's see. Let's cancel all the waypoints. I wish there was an easier way around the map. Is it going to be this one? Let's see. If we go there, yeah, that's probably the easiest. Let's go that way. So we're going to go this way, take off the handbrake because that makes it a lot easier to drive. And we're going to go and get ourselves a new car and get ourselves another driver and get them on the road and get them going in a different part of town from where we are. So we're just going to make our way up this way. It's now 10 o'clock in the morning. I was speeding. Oh, I went through the traffic camera and I was going too fast. So that's going to be 20 credits out of my pocket. That is okay. I did not realize that I was going that fast. We are going to see there is some interesting architecture up here, so I'm going to see if I can stop and find it. Is that you? Are you it? You're somewhere there, I feel like. Let's keep on driving and let's see if we can find it. If we go really, really slowly, it should be right about there, but I'm not finding it. So sometimes they're easy to spot, sometimes they're not. Whoa, that camera was not being. Uh, yeah, that one I'm not seeing. I don't know why I was missing that one, but for whatever reason, I could not find that one. So we'll just keep going. I will eventually find that one at some point in time. I don't know when, but at some point I will. So, yes, we are on our way to the garage, going to get a new car, going to get a new driver, and expand the Champ taxi fleet once we have made it to our destination. So, we got a left turn here, and we got another taxi that looked like they were getting ready to cut somebody off. Yeah, these orange and black taxis. I almost want to call them the fail race taxis because that's it. Those are like fail race's favorite colors, orange and black. So it'd be kind of funny if that was the case. But I know it's not. Okay, let's see. There's the Barcelona Biomedical Research Park. There we go. And yeah, that's where I smashed up the side of the cab. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of work with that at some point. But that won't be right away. But we'll eventually get that taken care of. All right, everybody's turning right here because there is no choice. So we're all going to turn right here, and we're going to do it nicely. And I'm going to eventually make it to the garage. I think it's just up ahead here. Can I see it as a waypoint? No, I cannot. It does not show up as a waypoint because we're not actually taking a passenger there. But I know we're not far. He said cautiously that we're not far. I didn't think it was actually going to be this far to get here, but apparently I was incorrect in that assumption. So we're just going to keep going. Oh man, what is going on with this series of turns up here? I do not know, but I'm looking at the GPS and I'm seeing all kinds of confusing stuff. Uh, okay, it looks like it's just in the middle there, is what it seems like. So we're going to just kind of stay here. All these people are trying to get out of this lane, and there's a little bit of an accident. So it's just another morning. Oh, yeah, I see the garage. It's in the middle. It looked like it was. That's not what it looked like. It looked like that was just part of the GPS directions, like part of the navigation. But there it is. I see it now. So I think I should be able to just swing around here in the middle, and it shouldn't be an issue. I don't think I got to go all the way around there. And if I do, I'm not going to. So I'm just going to do this, and we're just going to pull in here. There we go. We're going to enter the garage. I'm not going to worry about doing anything with this because I do want to buy a new car. So we're going to go here. We're going to get a new car. Let's see. We're going to go and let's see ones that we can buy. So 65, 5,000. We can buy a Sedna. So let's buy a Sedna, and that one we are going to then we're going to paint it. So let's see if we go to that one. So owned. So we're going to go to this one. Let's see. That's not what I want. So let's see. I want to let's see. Set that as active. All right. So this is active. All right, so now we want to go to this one and we want to go to customize. That's what I want to do. Nope. Maybe I got to be in this one first. So let's go to this and let's go to customize. And we're going to go to the look of the car and we're going to change the paint. So let's see, we're going to change the paint. There we go, the car color. And we're going to make that blue. There we go. And that is good. And now we are going to, oh, I didn't want to do that. So we're going to hop back into the garage again. We're going to go to our cars. We are going to take this. We're going to make this active. So now we're going to go to the drivers. So we're going to go to management. We are going to go here. We're going to find a driver. So we're going to go to employees. Going to take a look at these. So this one gets more profit for driving better cars. This one is receives less damage with each level. It provides less money per day, less with each level. That's no good. Your car gets dirty faster. I can handle that. That's fine. You're hired. And you are then going to go into the cars. So we're going to go to management. You are going to go into that car, Benito Martin. You are going to get that car. There we go. So assign you to that car. What district do we want you in? Let's put you kind of right in the middle. So you're going to go right in the middle. So center, and you're going to start in the center, and you're going to start at noon. And so you are in the center, and you're starting at noon. There we go. Now I think we got it. And if we look at you, um, so you are so that status. I got to figure out what that status means. Maybe it means that you're not working because it's yeah, because it's not the time of the day yet. So that I think that's where we go. I think that's what we got. So I think we're in good shape now. So we got two drivers, we got two cars, and we got ourselves. I think we're in good shape. And I'm that's that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so there we go. Our car's a little dinged up. Eventually, we'll get that all figured out. We got 545 credits, so we got to get a little bit more money. And when we do, we'll make our car look all nice and pretty again, and we'll be all good to go to get back out on the streets of Barcelona. But that is going to be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd appreciate it even more if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Until next time, thank you as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I am Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.